All right, let's change up the pace a
We're
bit.
going to be talking about one of the best
There's something called house hacking. I don't know if it's as dumb as it sounds, but it sounded really dumb.
ways that you can start building wealth, and that is by buying a home and renting out the rooms to your friends so that you can live for free, aka house hacking.
How is this house hacking? This is called being a landlord. What? Marketing to millennials, be like, this is a crazy technique called the house hacking. What you're gonna do is you're gonna buy a house and then you're gonna rent out rooms. I know, isn't that crazy? No one's ever thought of this before. Daily basis, thank you. 5-minute crafts, lifetime consequences. Peace of man, thank you. Well, that's how Russian soldiers are trained for war, apparently.
When I was in college, I always had roommates, and we would pool our resources with our friends so that we could live in a nicer apartment without having
Nice Marvel Funko
the burden
Pops,
of
by the
paying
way.
for the whole thing ourselves. This same concept applies to house hacking. So my journey with
Am I in the way of them? No, you guys can see them. Anti-parasocial shard, thank you for stream here. It was hard to keep up with the camping tutorial. What do you do about the tumors? You just, I don't know, cut them out of yourself with a melon baller and put a lid on it.
house hacking started when my mom was moving to Taiwan. She was thinking of selling her home in the Bay Area, but since it was my childhood home, I really didn't want to give it up, so I bought the home from her. Now, that deal funded her retirement, and that house got me started into real estate investing. Originally,
This is just buy a house and rent it. What the hell? Millennials are too scared to be genuine, so that they rename literally everything to avoid potential backlash. Do you think it's all? Do you think all of it's like this? 5 best house hacking
Today,
methods?
I want to talk to you all about the single best financial decision you can make. House hacking.
Oh no, not this fucking music. Oh no. Good luck, thank you for the 20! Thank you, thank you! My 13-year-old dog got 13 extracted. He's only got 17 left. He's only got 17 left. I feel bad since he can't play with any toys for several days at least, but he seems to really like eating the soft food we have to give him. Thanks for the slop, Pippa. No problem. You should give him lots of like easy to eat dog treats. I bet he'll be very happy, even if he can't play with a toy. Jackson Bounds, thank you for the 20. If Pippa's schedule change at work means I probably can't watch you live anymore, or at least consistently, so I want to say thanks for the years of entertainment. Well, thank you, and I hope you have a good time with the schedule change. Hopefully it's one that's for the best, and not one where you're being sentenced to graveyard shift hell or something. DRK Ross, thank you. You know it's a scam when there's copyright-free motivational BGM involved? True. Wasn't Shark, thank you. How to get a free house. Become a squatter. True. Shark, thank you. I know several VTubers who would end these people for encouraging this. Omega, thank you. I love your streams and content. Thank you. BM, thank you. My tummy hurts. I'm sorry. You should drink some Pepto-Bismol. We got a hummingbird feeder.
For those of
Hell
you unfamiliar
yeah!
with the term, it is when you purchase a 1
Hell
to 4
yeah.
unit property with a low percentage down loan, live in one unit while renting out the others such that your tenants are paying off your mortgage.
Am I insane? This is just called renting, and it's very normal. It's not a hack, and it's not a secret. This is very common. It's a very, very common technique. I would argue this is probably how most people pay off their mortgages. And there goes, thank you. Financial hack gives super chats to Pippa and write her off as a dependent on your taxes. That doesn't work like that. Arthur, thank you. Silicon Valley Tech Bros reinvented the landlord. They did.
Not only can you completely eradicate what likely is your largest expense, but you can also make more than your mortgage payments while also paying down the loan and realizing the potential of appreciation. What we hear a lot here in
Can I be honest? I do think this is stupid. I think most people are not equipped for living with people that owe them money constantly. The only way this could work for like the vast majority of people is if they got all of the payment up front, but nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. I don't think most people would be able to be like, oh, okay, well, my roommate hasn't paid me rent for a few months. I live with them. Nothing will go wrong here. Well, people can evil, thank you. Tax hack, give money to Pippa? Okay. Middle and complex, thank you. Pippa, how's the mold? There's no mold! That's why you don't tell them you're the landlord. I've done this. A friend falling behind on their rent payments is not a fun thing to have to deal with. No. That's what a contract is for. Bro, people don't take contracts seriously. Chat! Truly becoming an adult is realizing that contracts actually mean pretty much nothing. Get up, thank you. Dealing with tenants is a friggin' nightmare? Yeah.
Bigger pockets is that you can't house hack because of this, because of that. Maybe you have a family, you live too far away, etc., etc. But let me tell you, there's a method for you.
Until they do.
In this video,
No, contracts only matter when it's like a giant corporation against you. Yeah. Basically what Archer Will said. Contracts only matter if someone can afford a lawyer. Most people cannot afford a lawyer and a drawn-out court case, which is what it will take. And even if they do win the court case against somebody, if somebody's not paying their rent, they probably don't have the money to pay what they owe. So, kind of shit out of luck. Winter, thank you. I don't know when this cycle of taking thing, rebranding it in marketing speak and pushing it as your idea started, but it sucks. Also, thanks for the IRS write-off. It's not a write-off! Dear, thank you. Or have a relative as a lawyer. Deja, thank you. Hold of a landlord to live within melee range of their tenants. Yeah.
we're going to show you
Especially in
5
this
different
day and
methods
age.
of how you can house hack. I'm sure one of them.
5 different... How do you have 5 different ways of renting out a room to somebody? How do you... There's 5 different ways you can rent to people. What, dude? Binary goes on you. I've never had a contract enforced on me. No lawyer to date has been able to stand up to my physically. It's just that easy. It's just that easy.
Will work for you. Method number 1, the traditional house hack. The traditional house hack is the most popular type of house hacking. This is when you purchase a 2 to 4 unit property with a 3.5% down FHA loan. You live in one unit, perhaps with a roommate, and rent out the other units. The rent from your roommate plus the other units should cover or come pretty darn close to covering your entire mortgage. This strategy works great for the lower price markets, such as the Midwest and the South. However, it will be very tough to make this work in the higher price markets. Method number 2.
Wouldn't it be the opposite? Am I insane? Wouldn't it be the opposite? Wouldn't it actually be easier to rent out rooms in more expensive areas because people can't afford the quote-unquote like entry-level 2 apartments? No? Higher price market means higher upfront cost? Brave SJ, thank you. Finance hack don't have money. Some people will give you money if you do work for them. Sometimes they even give you money to work for them every day. Hackers call this a job. Follow for more hacks. Angel the Rabbit, thank you. Living it on this new crazy tax write-off. Hack discovered by chat. If you care, thank you. Food hacking, you purchase food, add ketchup, and resell it for profit.
The living room. The living room is called a living room for a reason, right? This is my current strategy in Denver, where price points are relatively high. With this strategy, I purchased
Bro is not gonna say turn the living room into a fucking bedroom.
an up-down duplex and rented the top out like a traditional rental. However, the rent did not quite offset my mortgage. So what did I do? I Airbnb my bedroom while setting up a room divider and a curtain in the living room.
Oh my god! What? What the fuck? My mortgage wasn't quite offset and I didn't want to get a job, so I just put a curtain so people didn't come into the living room, and I started renting out my bedroom on Airbnb. Yeah, thank you for admitting he's a slumlord.
This strategy is great for those markets where the
my
price points are
God.
just a bit higher, such that the rent may not fully cover the mortgage. Can't afford
Oh
a
my
duplex in
God,
your area?
bro.
Purchasing a single-family home, especially as a first-time home
Maybe get a job. Maybe if renting out part of your house to people doesn't cover the entirety of your mortgage, maybe you should get a job. Maybe you shouldn't buy such an expensive house. Nevada, thank you. I just did some drywall work for a house that is doing exactly this. The house is basically a Motel 6. Oh my god. There goes, thank you. In all seriousness, 2008, I had a job cleaning out foreclosed homes. So many of those homes were turned into multi-units like this guy is suggesting. Always the slums, always horrible. Really basic, thank you. I feel like the word hack is becoming a covert stupidity tax. It is, dude. Taxes, thank you. I'm losing more brain cells than usual listening to this guy. Gentle and complex, thank you. The armed forces prepared him to live like a hobo, Pippa.
Home buyer opens up a lot of
God.
financing options. For example, I know they have 1%, 3%, 3.5%, and 5%.
Yeah, rent out the whole house, sleep in the yard. Dude. Chat. I'm about to introduce you to a mind-blowing new mortgage cost-saving hack. All right, we call it shed hack. We call it shed maxing. What you're gonna do is you're gonna rent out your home to somebody and you're gonna put a shed in the backyard, and you don't need to run any electricity or anything to it. You can just put like a little camping cot on there to save on cost, and then you can just go inside the house and use their laundry machines and all of their utilities, and you'll save a lot of money, and that should cover your whole mortgage. Thank you. Actual 5D chess house hacking strat is going to a 30-day squatter's right state, finding someone's summer house and renting it out again in Minecraft. True. Wait, are there states that have 30-day squatter rights? I thought it was like 2 years everywhere. Winter, thank you. Wait till this guy discovers tents. Thank you, Rabbit Echo Money. Thank you, Internet Rabbit, and people will send you money. Giving Dynamics, thank you. Hi again. Lamau One came up to me at my house and tried to sell me on the idea of turning it into an Airbnb. These people really need to kick rocks. True.
Down loan options on single-family homes. Once you
I've seen Airbnbs where it literally is like a shed. Those are insane. If you ever want to have, oh god, I should do an Airbnb stream where I just go on Airbnb and treat it like it's Zillow and start looking at absolutely insane properties, because some Airbnb units are like, yeah, so it's a 10-foot by 8-foot backyard addition, a mother-in-law house. It's not a mother-in-law house. It's a shed. It's a shed. These people buy sheds at Lowe's and they put them in their backyard, and maybe they'll like hook up internet, but they'll never put like any sort of like cooling or heating in there. And they'll put like cute little like Target furniture inside there. But it's a shed. It's a shed. People are charging you like $100 a day, plus all the cleaning fees and everything, and the taxes, to be in a shed. Yeah, with no insulation. Grant, thank you. Hack, sell the labor rights of your loved ones on a weekly or monthly basis as passive income. Nevada, thank you. Funny you said that. I know a guy who did your proposed shed hack. He then moved into the house and rented the shack to a couple of crypto bro brothers. Oh my god. Little godblocks, thank you. Zello? Pello?
you purchase the home, you live in one bedroom while renting out all the others. You can get significantly more rent when you rent by the room. Not only will you likely get more rent from a house hacking a single-family home, but you will likely see higher appreciation, as single-family homes tend to appreciate much quicker than multifamily ones. Method number 4, trailer life. This is taking house hacking.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the shed hack chat. The shed hack. Oh, no! Bro's not gonna say to live in an RV outside the house, is he? Oh my god! Oh my god, dude!
To the next level. You can purchase a quality camper for about $1,500, park it in your driveway or backyard, and live in that while renting out or Airbnb-ing the house. This strategy is for the ultimate hustler. Luxurious house hacking is a term that Ben Libovich coined. This
Have you seen Asian Andy squatter vid? It's trash. Oh my god, I have. It's insane. I can't play it. They say slurs. Epoxy, thank you. This guy does not zoning laws work, does he? How's his bill for a single unit? Can't just be done up for multi-unit living. That's a big no-no. I don't think he cares! Bro's saying to live in a camper while you rent out your house! Oh, wow, thank you. Pippa Gold pre-watch, Marble, thank you. Yeah, my landlord lives in the RV on the driveway. Don't mind him. Yeah, don't. Yeah, it should be, you know, like, there's like a 4-car garage and a nice big driveway, but unfortunately, we can't use half of the driveway or the bulk of the garage because there's a fucking camper in the driveway! Alex, thank you. You only have to do this for the next 10 to 30 years. Aaron, thank you. And before living in a cave. Oh my god, this is insane!
This is the complete opposite of the trailer. This is when you purchase a property with an additional dwelling unit or build one yourself.
No, he's about to say the shade!
The unit should have a small kitchenette, an operative bathroom, and a comfortable bed to sleep in. You rent that out full-time or on Airbnb while you and your family live in a big, cozy home.
I fucking hate people, bro. Am I crazy? I feel like Airbnb should only be reserved for, like, if you're going away on vacation. Airbnb is like a, you know what, make some money off of people house sitting for you, basically. You know? Or like you do have like a multi-family home or whatever, and so you don't need like the upstairs and you rent that out. You know? Like you can Airbnb that. Airbnb should not be, yeah, I live in an RV and I Airbnb my fucking house until it's paid off. Bro? Idiot Garrett, thank you, in Goku voice. And this is to go further beyond. You can rent out your camper and you can sleep in a box outside! Bro. Alright, here's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna buy a house. You're gonna let people live in the house, alright? To rent it, to pay off your mortgage. And then, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a camper. And when you get enough money from the people paying off your mortgage, alright? When you get enough saved up, you're gonna Airbnb the camper, alright? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy another camper, a smaller one. And it's gonna be like one of the ones that go on top of a truck. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna be super economical. You're gonna put a camper on your truck, all right? One of those like top bed ones. And you're gonna Airbnb out the old camper. And now you live basically in your car. You'll save a lot of money.
So for those who say you can't house hack with a family,
Be an Uber. What do you think? You rent out the box and live in the walls. You said Paratroid, thank you. Rent your house out, live in the walls. Yeah, there you go.
think again. As you can see, house hacking comes in all shapes and sizes.
Bro, shut the fuck up. What did the comments say? I did the first meth at 22. I bet you did. How could someone dislike this video? It's free education. Oh, they love it, chat. They love it. Did the wood just pop out of the wall at 203?
Have 1%, 3%, 3.5%, and...
Oh, it did! Oh my god, it did! Wait, what the fuck?
For example, I know they have 1%, 3%, 3.5%.
What the fuck? His cock shack is falling apart! No! Hito Pito, thank you. New house acting a fallout shelter in your backyard so you can live like a mole person while your dad is live like royalty. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. I've been doing this for 5 years. Did not realize this was a new term. We've been calling it communal housing. Oh my god. It's called renting, dude. You're renting. How about using the garage as a room? Bro. This is a great addition, not only for house hacking, but adding value to your home. I don't think turning your garage into a bedroom adds value to your home. Okay? I lived in a house that had a converted garage. You know what it means? You don't have a fucking garage. Bro. And thank you. Rent out your house and live in the walls, Pippa. Oh my god. This is... These people are fucking insane. These people are fucking insane, chat. Is trailer RV legal in all areas? Probably not. Oh, man. Chat. How about buy a few more trailers or campers? Oh, Terry Desu. Jelly? Jelly, is that you? How about buy a few or more trailers or campers and rent them out on some extra land adjacent to your house? Bro's inventing a trailer park! Bro is reinventing the trailer park! Holy shit! Does renting out rooms really work? Again, thank you, house hack. Kick the bucket early and rent out the coffin. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love people, chat. People are great. Did anyone else notice the light jump?
Have 1%, 3%, 3.5%.
Oh no, it was the board popping out. Derpy the Danger, thank you. Trailer Park Boys, the origin story. Oh god. Oh man. Wait, yeah, $1,500 trailer. $1,500 trailer, dude. You're not gonna have anything to live in. It's going to be a trailer. It's going to be a flatbed trailer. Derpy the Danger, thank you. Trailer Park Boy. Oh, I heard that. Where are you gonna get a fucking camper that you can live in for $1,500? Maybe one that's had its interior gutted by a meth addict. Oh my god, rent out the car, live in the truck. The trunk. Oh shit. Oh my god.